It's a cross-conference clash with Indianapolis taking on San Francisco. The Colts have won the last 4 against the 49ers, but can they make it 5 in a row? Find out on Sunday night.
It is a part of the country that could definitely use the rain, but it's also going to make for a very wet track tonight here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Indianapolis Colts. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Here comes Philip Dorsett now to return it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
21.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Colts, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
That is Tomlinson, who is down. Boy, not what they want to see. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Here we go. Mike's 50.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike.
There's Garoppolo to throw. He spots Landry, who makes a really nice catch. Touchdown, 49ers! Jarvis Landry, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Niners have taken the early lead. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And they're going to burn a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Play there, going to get 10 and a quick 1st down.
Let's go.
Partner, is that what you call a quick hitter? That was actually a bolt of lightning, wasn't it? Right out of the gate.
And, of course, on the heels of him winning AFC Offensive Player of the Week 1 week ago. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Let's go.
That's the type of run that Jonathan Taylor gives you so often, and you just can't take it for granted. He finds a way to get those extra yards. The third running back taken in the 2020 draft, but he had the best numbers by far of any of them. 1,169 yards, third most in the NFL, and by the last quarter of the season, he ranked among the best runners in the league.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Albert Okwuegbunam, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point safely through. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Returnable for Dorsett. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Let's go. Let's go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss, as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Kwity Paye make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Taylor, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. On the handoff, this is Taylor. Only a couple there, so he'll be brought down about the 28.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Play action, now it's Tua. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Let's go.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
To throw again on 2nd down. Tua. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective game nonetheless. I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw taken in by Samuel. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. On first down, it's Taylor. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Mike McGlinchey, the Notre Dame man, guilty on that one. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Second down, another run with Taylor. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play. On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. And this is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. Here we go. 7-7, our score after 1. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And the 49ers settling in for their next drive. Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
21. Here we go. 11.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he stopped immediately there. Kyle Duggar up to make the tackle. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
That's about as exciting of a 1-yard run as you're going to see. Finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler. But again, just 1 yard out of it. On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. He'll leave this one for White. Oh, a solid stiff arm and some open field. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. Here's Mostert. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Quit talking about it.
Again, it's Mostert. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. The kick by Gold is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
All day.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 57 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A huge play that time for the Colts. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. A good display of power, but ultimately it gets him just inside the 5 to the 4 and no further. Here's Taylor again. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Taylor. It looks like he's going to be stopped short of the first down by about a yard. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did.
Let's go, baby.
They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And his 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. And they'll run with Sermon to begin the drive. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. Jamin Davis, the rookie first-round pick, in on the tackle. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Garoppolo looks to throw. James has got it. Complete. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. First down now, but that clock rolling. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Man open. That's Deebo Samuel. 20. Touchdown. 49ers. Touchdown. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass in this first half. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. Gold with the extra point, and it's now 17-14. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. On the return, it's Nyheim Hines.
That's it, baby. We gonna work.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. That would almost intercept it, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Off of play action, Tagovailoa eluding the pressure right. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time. And it's 3rd down.
He certainly...
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited.
So that challenge, a successful one. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Looking to pass. Tua. Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the Niners will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Now pause after this play because Tua Tagovailoa, who has had some injury concerns in his past, as we know, is down on the field and slow to get up. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. Garoppolo's throw taken in by Landry. Past the 20. Touchdown 49ers. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. Gold to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6. On the return is Hines. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Tua Tagovailoa in the offense heading back out. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that is incomplete.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tua. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And this one is right through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And the 49er hands team does its job. So we've hit half. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Well, the Colts ready to go to work to start the third quarter. And, Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. That's complete. Okuegbuna. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
They'll run on first down. Taylor. Room here to run. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. And in this rain, they were nice and cautious there on the extra point try, and that caution was well warranted as this game is tied. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. Returnable for Dorsett. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a let.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Kwity Paye in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
21.
Don't get nervous. 58's the mic. 58's the mic.
Garoppolo now. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Watch 10. Come on, watch 10.
11.
Tight, watch left. Tight, watch left. 58, boys, 58. 58, Mike. You go night. Tell them night.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Taking a shot for Samuel. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch.
Let's go.
Big play that time through the air. 36 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. 2nd and 2. For that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great.
And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers have moved down in front. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Now Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense retakes center stage. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
He's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see him back. Just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Taking the sideline grin as well. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
That's a nice run right there. Able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. throw with Tagovailoa. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time. And it'll bring up third down. On play action, here's Tua, rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this pass broken up. And the contact well in time there, and now fourth down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Tua on fourth down. And he'll find Pittman. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. On first down, Tagovailoa. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
On second down, it's Taylor. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 31. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's third and a yard. Again, it's Taylor. Taylor's got the first down and more. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, 31 yards. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Frank Reich going to tell the offense to go for 2. They'll let Taylor try and run. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
I know the natural instinct is to kick the extra point there and tie the game. But here in this spot, at this point of the game, is there another coach maybe weighing in with what to do here?
Well, I think that analytics are starting to say, with it being from the 2, that you're going for 2 more often. That makes sense. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Now on 2nd and 13. Garoppolo. And finding the tight end Hooper. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. To throw is Garoppolo. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Garoppolo, and he's got the hook up to Landry. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Taylor's got the first down and more. And all the way up to the 37-yard line. 187 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On the handoff, Taylor. Again, he finds an opening. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, 63 yards. And the Colts are once again going to retake the lead. They'll let Taylor try and run. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to fights through and now a crease. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert, his second touchdown of the night. And the 49ers have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't be.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
Come on, fellas.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Play action. Now it's Tua. They'll roll him out right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
The tackle by Eric Armstead.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding. That one's on Quentin Nelson, the all-pro guard. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. They run once more with Taylor. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. The Colts on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Tua. Complete. 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. A 10-play drive that time. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. This one caught by Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play that time on a catch and run. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. DeForest Buckner, a Pro Bowler when he played for the 49ers, there on the stop. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Garoppolo to throw. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And yes, they want the... So they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Gold with the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. On the return is Hines.
That's it, ready? We gonna work.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. Shoves him away. Oh, he sheds himself free. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they'll get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And some room to roam now. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, it created a big run. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to do what we call flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the 4th. Point after, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So Jimmy Garoppolo in the offense. Down by 4, 80 seconds remaining. They've surrendered a double-digit lead but can rescue themselves late as they come up on 1st down. To throw is Garoppolo. Pass complete, Samuel. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Back to throw, Garoppolo. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Down 4 late, got to go for it here on 4th down. Now Garoppolo, got to have this one. And it's incomplete, they cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it would appear the Colts are going to win the football game. 1st and 10, Taylor now. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Get it, Gus!
Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down. And now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the first down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Here we go.
Let's go. Let's do this. And 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Rip left. Rip left. 58. Right over there. Right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58. Right there.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. He's got Landry. And some room to maneuver. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Let him know. Let him know. Let him know. Let him know.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So 20 seconds remain. It'll come down to this. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Now, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he's got Rome. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. And partner, are you kidding me? With this game that he's having, we are in uncharted waters like we've never seen before.
Just think, if he keeps every football from all the touchdowns scored today, does he need to build a new trophy room at home?
Yeah. A couple trophy rooms. Maybe a whole home for a trophy room.
What a phenomenal performance, and I'll guarantee you he's going to reward the rest of the offensive unit after this as well for helping him get to this number.
He better. This is just unreal. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. So this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. He's going to let it fly. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Oh, no.
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they?
Look, I play